Keep those big punchers off of you.
What's up, yo? Let's keep the man off you. Keep him off you. Back up. Yeah, keep him off you. Keep him off you. Keep him off you. Oh man, number 230. Yo, what's up, everybody? Like I was saying about somebody was talking about Tommy Hearns versus Floyd Mayweather, and I was saying Floyd Mayweather is not naturally 147. He's not a natural 147, so he doesn't have a 147 punch. And if you don't have a 147 punch and you fight in 147, most guys that are naturally 147 are not going to respect your punch. See, now if Floyd Mayweather was fighting a guy like Tommy Hearns would not show respect for Mayweather's punch. And he would just keep coming. He would try to, what they call him, he would try to mug him. He wouldn't box him. He wouldn't use no finesse. He would go in there and fight Floyd Mayweather like he tried to fight Marvin Hagler. He tried to mug Marvin Hagler. But Marvin Hagler was a natural middleweight. Tommy Hearns is not a natural middleweight. He doesn't have a natural middleweight punch. He had dazed Hagler, but he couldn't put Hagler down. Hagler was a natural middleweight. Now, a lot of times when Tommy Hearns beat guys at middleweight, it was guys that moved up from middleweight. They moved up from a smaller weight class up to middleweight like he did. He wasn't a natural middleweight. He doesn't have a middleweight punch. You see what happened when he fought Barkley? He got knocked out by Barkley too. He's not a natural middleweight. But, you know, he fight guys that come up from middleweight, that come up from a smaller weight class like he did. And if you don't make guys respect your punch, they're going to keep coming. And I don't think Floyd Mayweather would have beat Tommy Hearns because he's not a natural 147. He doesn't have a 147 punch. When the last time you seen Mayweather knock somebody out? He knocked Ricky Hatton out, but Ricky Hatton came up from 140. From a smaller weight class up to 147. He'll beat guys at 147 just like he beat Shane Mosley, he beat De La Hoya. All these are guys that came up from a smaller weight class. It's just like when Pernell Whitaker was a 147 champion. There was nobody around that could beat him. But then when Trinidad came along, what happened? Trinidad beat him. Trinidad should have been able to knock Pernell Whitaker out, but he didn't. He beat him. When De La Hoya and Pernell Whitaker fought, those are two naturally smaller guys that moved up to 147. It was naturally small. Corte was in Corte, he was a natural 147. Remember that dude from Detroit? I forgot his name. He beat him. He came up from 140. I remember he used to fight. He used to fight on Tuesday Night Fight. Obakar came up from 140 to 147. De La Hoya came up from what? 126, I think it was 130, 135, 140, 147. Then he went to middleweight and he got stopped by Bernard Hopkins. Trinidad, he got beat by Bernard Hopkins and he got beat by Roy Jones Jr., two natural middleweights. Two guys that were naturally middleweights that had middleweight punches. And what happened to Trinidad? Yeah, it is what it is, y'all. The guys, like I said, when guys move up in weight class, they usually don't take their punching power with them. They may still outbox you, but they don't have that punching power. They don't have that natural punching power. And when they beat somebody, when they knock somebody out, it's usually somebody that moved up just like they did. You see how Floyd Mayweather used to knock, how he beat who was that? Jose Mayorga, one of them guys. He beat the shit out of one of them guys. Jose Luis Castillo. Floyd was at his natural weight class. He was around his natural weight class. He could knock guys out in that weight class with one punch. He had one punch knockout power at that smaller weight class. But when he moved up, he didn't take his punching power with him. Look how Evander Holyfield, when he moved to the heavyweight. Look how much trouble Brooke Cooper gave Holyfield. He was knocking the shit out of him. Now Tyson was a natural heavyweight. He was like 215. Holyfield moved up to that weight class. All right, y'all. Let me go. Talk to y'all later.